Okay, here's what you need to know about the weather this week. It is going to be warmer than normal through the weekend. We're also talking about storms Wednesday and again Friday, but coverage will be much lower on Friday. Low humidity in store for us, as well as gusty winds. That's going to elevate our fire threat, unfortunately. I'm going to start off, though, with the storm potential, and it is higher on Wednesday. This is a slight risk for severe weather. That's a level 2 out of 5 for the likelihood of strong to severe storms. Wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour, up to quarter-size hail. Right now is looking like the most likely threat. However, an isolated brief tornado not ruled out, especially the more northeast you go. This yellow area is the area that we'll be watching. It does include Dallas, Kaufman, Rockwall, Collin, Hunt County, Henderson as well. This is a timeline. It's not in the morning. It's not even in the early afternoon. I'm going to hold off here until 3, 5 in the afternoon. We start to see these thunderstorms develop along that dry line, and this will likely happen somewhere between Denton and Tarrant County. These thunderstorms will then develop and push towards the east between 4 and about 6 in the evening. Around 7, they'll start to lose a lot of their energy the more east they go, and it's just because of the loss of daytime heating. Again, we'll be watching this. Be sure to keep checking back in with us. This is not a cancel your plans kind of day, but it certainly is a have your WFAA app notifications turned on kind of day. Again, that's for Wednesday. Today looks like this. Clear skies, blue skies, 66 degrees over Cedar Hill. The temperatures are going to keep climbing. It'll be a little warmer today than yesterday, about 80 degrees between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. A southwest wind in place anywhere between 15 to 25 miles per hour. That's what's helping drive up the temperatures this afternoon. Not only that, but it's helping bring in drier air along our western counties. That's where we find our temperatures a little bit warmer in the mid 80s. And not only is it doing that, but it's elevating our fire danger. And it happens every afternoon today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Again, because of the low humidity, the south winds, and we're just leaving the winter months. We have dry grasses in place. We have dormant vegetation, and unfortunately that does add to the threat. On Friday, the threat goes up and it goes to critical levels. It's because the winds are going to pick up, and it's also because the humidity will continue to drop, and we'll still have that dry vegetation in place. This does take up most of the I-35 corridor, so FYI, avoid any outdoor burning on this day. Elevated fire threat continues along our eastern counties. On Friday, also the potential for some storms, but most of us will stay completely dry. In fact, I don't even have this reflected on the 14-day forecast. I think that when that dry line, by the time it helps ramp up that potential for some thunderstorms, it's really going to be along our far eastern counties. We're talking East Texas into Louisiana. The threat for severe weather doesn't even include North Texas at this point. It includes far East Texas. The threat goes higher at least for areas along the Mississippi Valley there. And again, this is Friday afternoon, Friday evening. Of course, we'll be watching this, but I just wanted to make sure you knew in case you are traveling on that day. Okay, so after Friday, we're looking at a lot of 80s, right? And then 70s over the weekend with sunshine. Next week, we've got a combination of some 60s and some 80s and some 70s. So truly a very spring-like forecast.